So you can see part of the TV set there, that basically.
They're filming today.
Right.
Somebody outside the gate, they're going to put a drone up over the site.
Yeah, Roger, does he not need some form of permission for that?
No.
You can't film a private site like this.
People don't like it, but there's no law against it. You don't own the air. As long as you
Filming, so we'll have to stop filming if you do that.
Well, last nose at River City.
Point updated.
So to get to the shop, just try to take in as much detail as possible before it's all gone. Some sort of part there is used as well. It's a cracking wee set, but still a shame to see it go. So the main reason I'm here as well is to catch it before it's gone. You know what I mean? In a couple of months it's going to be totally knocked down. Welcome back to the channel, guys and girls. Today we're at BBC Studios in Dumbarton, the home of River City. Now they're currently filming the final of their episodes, and this site has actually been sold to a private developer, so there's no chance of renewing. So we're at the site entrance now. Got security in front of us with a barrier. So you can see part of the TV set there, that house. Got a security barrier right in front of us. Last time I was here I took coffee here with Old Chopper, but I now got a 360 photo. Plus I want to see the set, well there's actually people on site, because last time we came at the weekend. So before we check online and check more facts, how much has been sold for, they try to stop it, check out security.
Hi.
How you doing, bud? Going to put a wee drone up?
Aye, they can do it outside the gate, aye.
Aye, they're filming now?
Aye.
Right, so I'll stay well up so it doesn't affect her.
Aye, they're filming in that building just behind
Inside?
that one, aye.
There's no outside?
A bit of both.
Right,
Aye.
we've got rid of this car now, pal. I was here a couple of years ago. Was it yourself I spoke to? No. I came on a Sunday once, but it was raining, so I had to fly in between the rain.
Aye.
But none was happening, the site was shut basically.
They're filming today.
Right, so I will stay well up.
Aye, no bother.
So no, I'm drone's green, so you can blank it out with the green screen thing.
As long as there's no noise off it.
Aye, they'll not hear it. So where they kind of filming, so I'll kind of try and stay higher.
Back of this building, see that silver building in the back of there?
Back of there.
Aye.
When's it finished? Next month?
Aye, 28th April.
That's the end of April.
Aye.
See, I read out it said April 26th, so I
Could
come
be.
down.
Aye,
Aye, it's until April, so I come down quickly just in case it stops early, you know what I mean?
Aye.
And that's the final of our episode.
That's one of the producers there.
Is it? What, going out in the car, the guy with the yellow
She's
coat?
coming in, not me yellow coat.
Apparently it's going to private developers, going to be hoosies.
Aye, Loman Gates bought it.
Ah.
How you doing?
Alright.
The guy's just going to put a drone up over the site.
Oh, aye.
Just to let you know, aye. Tell me keep it up high.
I'll no distract you, I'll stay well up.
We can't stop it.
It's sentimental before it goes, you know what I mean, to try and get some footage of it.
It's just that they're shooting.
Aye.
I said to him,
So he said about red lights, so just stay well away from the red lights.
Alright. Have you
Uh.
told the reception?
I'm just going to tell him now.
Alright.
And people don't know, do you know what I mean?
It's probably better them not knowing because they'll not notice it. It's when people know about it, that's when they make a fuss, you know what I mean?
Aye, so there's a few ones that's into all that kind of stuff. They're not good.
Aye.
Right, mate? That debrief is in the over it.
Yeah, Roger.
Tommy, can you let Lynn know there's somebody outside the gate? They're going to put a drone up over the site. I've informed him that they're filming, he's going to keep it up high. A lot of them don't know you're allowed to do it, do you know what I mean?
Aye. That's what I did to a lot of
Can you
places.
repeat that?
There's somebody out at the gate, they're going to put a drone up over the site and film the site. They've instructed them to keep it up high because he knows they're filming. He's going to keep it in the way. If you can let Lynn know. Get a new guide in there.
Who's that you're talking to? Our security?
Aye.
Yeah, Roger, does he not need some form of permission for that?
No,
How could he not run this gate?
I knew that would happen.
He's educated.
Roger.
Yeah, Lynn said no.
You can't stop though, it's no illegal. Like in Phil, no law against it, you never need a license. See, there you go, site manager.
Said no.
Manager said no. What you can do, no?
Aye, the rest of them did come out. Some people phoned the police on you and that. Most people turned around and said they had a break-in recently.
Alright.
Aye, that's a classic. There's a big, massive, high-value break-in. You're flying over a crime scene. You know what I mean?
George, I'm pretty sure he can't film a private site like this.
Tell him you're pretty sure. He's wrong.
I've spoken to one of the producers on the way in, but there's actually no law against filming a private site. The air isn't belong to MD, so if he wants to put a drone up, he's entitled to. You're in the places like airports and stuff. I know a bit about it myself, so there's nothing you can do, even though you don't like it, there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, that's true enough, George. I've had dealings with them before, George, and you're right enough.
I know a bit about it myself. I know people don't like it, but there's no law against it. You don't own the air. As long as he puts it up high enough and he's out the way, you can't do it about it. Yeah, you know, just to bail out on.
I know. But sometimes it's better to get to educate folk.
I'll ask the site manager.
What's she doing? She coming down or she just said no and thinks
I
it's
don't
going to stay
know.
no?
Pass it on to her and let her.
Speak to the guy.
He's the guy.
Yeah, I spoke to PQ and they said there's nothing.
Alright. How you doing?
He's wanting to put a drone up and film over the site.
We're filming, so we'll have to stop filming if you do that.
Well, I'm going to fly at some point, so I'm trying to be as less a distraction as possible. I'm going to be well up. Now, if I didn't even come and stay here, he's probably even noticed the drone. I mean, I will stay about 60 metres high and just zoom in and just kind of get the set. I want to get it sentimental with people because the set's going to be going.
I totally get that.
You know what I mean?
The only thing for me is the noise if it disrupts the
It's
filming.
really quiet. I mean, you fly over, you don't hear it. You know what I mean?
So we'll have sound there, and if sound say cut because of the sound of the drone, will you take the drone down then?
If it's going to be a distraction, then aye.
It's not a distraction, it's a sound
Aye,
issue.
I'm talking about the sound, it's going to be a distraction
so
then.
what happens with us then, we go to the edit and you can faintly hear drones. It's happened before. That's the problem. So see, any time we've got like planes flying over, we need to stop filming.
Right.
Any time there's anything like that, we need to stop filming, and that's...
Well, he's no due a break at
No,
all.
'cause there's two different teams, so
Two
we
different
stagger, so it goes right through.
Right, so what I'll do is I'll go really high up.
See if you're here like this Saturday, there's nothing, no filming on this Saturday.
Right, see I kind of wanted to see it a wee bit with the kind of set going, but at the same time I don't want to be a distraction to you. That's my thing, I turn up to places and try to not be a distraction. So normally I stay above roof height, but obviously that's going to be too low.
Some of your stuff, you did stuff about the Celtic training ground and that.
Aye, that's me, aye. So basically, I was here 2 years ago as well, but it was my older drone.
Right.
It was at the weekend, it was a rainy day, it was... But I never got a 360 photo yet either, because of my old drone. So it's because you film, it's stopping next month, is that right?
Stopping on the 24th of April.
Right, so it's next month you stop and then it's going to become hoosies, is that right?
It's been sold to a developer.
Aye, so they're going to do it. I read something online there was about Sam Hewen and Brian Cox or something tried to do a bid to save it.
They did,
for 9 months and
It's a
failed.
whole big thing, aye.
Was that to keep the running or just to keep the
To keep
set?
the show going, but also to keep the site going, because there's a lack of studio space in Scotland, so that's one of the things.
I know, because I like to visit all these places, there's no much. See, down in England they've got hundreds of places, but up here if you just, even the BBC one in Glasgow, it's just basically a big building. Because there's no interest, there's no outside bits apart from a yard.
So, well, I mean, so from my point of view, there's no problem if the sound guys say it's fine, but as soon as, if they can hear a faint sound, that's a problem, that is a problem for us.
Right, as I said, the drone flight's only about 10 minutes at the most, so I'll go up to about 80 metres, that's well above, I mean you shouldn't hear it at all, and zoom in, just basically kind of get the 360, and the 360s then you don't hear it at all, it's just basically kind of getting zooming around about, and then back down, that's all I do.
That's fine with me, and if there is anything I'll come out and let you know.
Right.
And if it is, but they'll only tell us if they can hear it. If they can't, and they're not actually outside at the moment. They're inside Studio B.
Right.
So they might know hear it.
Aye. Right, no problem. Right, so I'll take off in the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
Right, buddy, just read a wee bit online. I'll do it for theirs, that way you can pin me. I was going to go on the other side, but I'll just do it for theirs, that way you can pin me easy.
Alright,
Alright, pal.
no bother.
Alright, cheers, nice to meet you, pal. Right, that's nice to meet you, pal. Cheers. Is it now a good time, aye? How's you having a break?
So we've just broken, so it's 2 teams filming at any one time.
Right.
We need to stagger the lunch breaks.
So when is next on?
We'll be next on another half an hour.
Alright, so I'll be well done, I'll be up and down with that. I'm just kind of reading your facts, like he's finished next month and that.
Aye.
Gangs, just I say, much I thought about businesses, this is like an interesting place.
Aye,
I mean,
it is. No, it really is.
just to catch it, know what I mean?
So there was two bids, and there was one to keep it as studios.
Right.
That wasn't BBC, it was independent.
Right.
And one a developer, so I think the developer must have had bid more money or whatever.
Do you think you'd pay me for a house if it was built on the actual the ground they set?
Maybe,
know what I mean? I'm quite weird watching it back and going, that's my back garden. That's my bedroom.
I watched it when you did those ones with the Celtic training ground and then,
right.
You know, because it's impressive looking now, that.
Aye.
It looks good, but it took quite a long time.
Took far too long.
Aye.
When I turned up the first week, or the first couple of months, they were on schedule, and then it just seemed to drag on. But as usual, same as Celtic and Rangers, they don't tell you nothing. They turn around and praise it when it's going to be. They turned around and said in November, it'll be open January last year, and it'll be worth the wait. And then January came gone. I mean, I turned up at the week before New Year, and it was all a building site, you know what I mean? I was like, what's going on?
Anyway, no, it's interesting stuff you do, so...
Aye. So I'll be up in the next 5 minutes, pal. Cheers. So that good guy come back out, but how great is that guy and the security guard? Both of them 10 out of 10. They understand the drone rules, they can't stop us, and we do turn up to places, unlike what trolls think, where we turn up and we try and work with staff and try and not be a distraction. That's why I agreed with him at first, that I'll stay up 80 metres, but he's come back out his way, come back out and turned around and told me that's him on a break. So now I can come down quite low, get a good 360, which is sentimental to people that watch this show, because in 2 months time that'll all be knocked down. So a few facts online. It says the BBC Dumbarton Studios, home to River City and Shetland, has been sold to private developers for housing after production ends in 2026, which is next month. Despite a £5 million bid by the consortium to save the Creative Hub, you heard that guy saying that as well. The site was sold for redevelopment. The site is expected to be vacant by April 2026. So here's some key details. Site location: the studio is located at the former Straven Bonded Warehouse. This final production, film for the final series of River City, is underway, with the schedule to be taken down April 26. Failed rescue bid: a campaign supported by the figures like Sam Hewen and Brian Cox failed to secure the site despite a £5 million bid and a 9-month effort. Future use: the site is expected to be converted into residential housing. Industry impact: the loss of this site is seen as a significant blow to the Scottish creative industry, as it was one of only 4 scaled production studios in Scotland. So we're all clear on drone assist. It's going to have a last nose at River City. Right, so staff car park there. Now we're up at 42 metres an hour, so you can imagine if I was double this height, how high I'd have been, and they wouldn't have heard the buzzing. Right, so we've got it. If I remember, the use party around here somewhere is the studio as well, or the set. Was it over here? Is that part of the set as well? Right. So the main set's there, but there was a part down here. So also use, what we'll do is we'll go to the main set, and just in case they start filming again, I'm going to come quite low down, go in the middle, and we'll take a 360 straight away. So as usual, post that 360 on my Facebook the day I upload it. So I'm going to fly back a bit, kind of zoom in. So to get to the shop. Last time I came here, I watched a couple of episodes before I came, but I wasn't planning on being in this area today. And because my area got changed, because I thought it was going to be in the Stirling area, I ended up in Dumbarton area, and it was a sunny day. I thought, might as well catch this, because it was on Chopper's radar before they ceased filming. So there's all your set there. So I'm just trying to take in as much detail as possible. Catch it all before It's all gone. So we'll fly around, go up a wee bit, get the side it in. So we'll take a couple of 360s. Right, just my bearings, was there some sort of park there? That's a shame to knock that down, that's a cracky me park. Right, so we'll fly out here. So I was eyeing up, taking off for there earlier on. But want to work with these guys, especially the guy being great, in case there was a distraction. So what's that? Some mad design at the park. I did see that from outside the gates and wondered what it was, but now the park explains it. Sat down there, or just some benches. So it is, I mean, I don't even watch the show, and I feel sad knowing this is going to get knocked down. Seems a waste. I can understand why Brian Cox and Sean Hewen, I think that's how you pronounce his second name, try to put a bid in to save it. But it is, as you heard me saying to the guy, down in England you've got loads of places. Up here in Scotland I'm limited where I can fly over. We've got one theme park, Strathclyde Park. Wow, know what I mean? There's only so many times you can fly over a couple of rides. Well, down south you've got everything, Felton Towers, Fort Park, Drayton Manor, places in Wales as well. Right, so I'm going to get another 360 instead of moaning about the limited places I've got. Right, so we've took a 360 at that street, so I'm going to come down, down. What's that there? Oh, just some posts. I thought it was some people walking about. Right, so coming to this corner, in fact, I'm going to come over, turn round, try to get lower. Right, so I'm watching the drone again now. Right, we'll take it from here. So also post that 360 at my Facebook on the same day upload. Right, I'm just making a nosy. What's that over there? Is it just a vehicle? Because they film inside, but it'd be good to see a shutter open and see part of the inside set. So I'm not doing a 360 of this park, so I will do. So I'll take another quick 360 here. Right, so that's the last of the 360s. I just wanted to get them because some people will be sentimental. Right, so I'm going to check this street over here, check in this garden. So I take it these are scenes used as well. It's a cracking wee set. Kind of reminds of EastEnders. Obviously it's the same kind of idea, Scottish version. So I'm just kind of getting distracted now. So I'm going to fly over here, I'm going to turn back around. I doubt this silo gets used, possibly does in the filming. It's just part of the old whisky warehouse. Right, so my plan is to start from one end of the street and fly right to the other end. So come round here, turn round, we'll start here. So again the park, sat next to the park, it's a climbing frame, some size. Right, it's out here, round this street. Now my line of sight's just making this a bit awkward. It's not the best takeoff point, because I'm watching the drone and try to watch the screen while flying a good 150 metres away round a wee narrow set. And it's going to fly out here towards the golf course, turn round, and there's nothing at the back. A couple of windows there, so every part of this set will be used. It's down there. That about it. What's this over here? Is that just... I think that's just for rubbish. Right, what's that there? It's another boat. I like their boats. Take it there must be some sort of shipyard here on the set. But that's it. As much as it'll probably come across quite a big set, there's not much to it. But still a shame to see it go. So what we'll do is we'll do a 360 of the set on video. So you see the silos there. The battery's going to be low. It's a quick 360. Bring the biggin back down.
Return to home.
So it's a shame his battery ran out. So flying back towards the security gate. See the barrier up, let the staff member in. Watch the trees. That good fun, buddy. What do you mean what a part on the show? That's us all finished at BBC Studios in the Barton. And this place isn't going to be here much longer, so it was good to capture the set before it went. It's bad enough that River City stopped, but now they're actually going to get rid of the studios as well. This is a double blow to the area. So, gone with staff here. The main guy that we spoke to that came out told us on a break, brilliant, 10 out of 10. Watched some of the videos as well, so he knew what I was doing. Security guard, spot on with the drone laws. So I'll go and tell the guard we're finished. Is it the same guy? How you doing? You swapped there? Alright. Were you the guy in the radio? Was he talking to you in the radio about the drone?
Oh, aye.
Aye, so basically you can turn up to places, take off, aye. No, I heard you on the shore. But a lot of folk think that the private property. Oh, was it?
Later on said no, it's fine.
Oh, right. No, it's just in case.
Here a couple of years ago.
2 years ago was it yourself I spoke to? No.
No, I think it might have been Vinny to come up to.
Somebody thought it was a Sunday I come up, but it was my old drone and it was a terrible day, it was raining.
I think it was Vinny.
It was all, the place was all shut up as well. So it's good to see a bit of sunshine. But the main reason I'm here as well was to catch it before it's gone. You know what I mean? In a couple of months it's going to be totally knocked down. So quite sad, isn't it? Well, I don't even watch River City and I feel quite sorry for it, you know what I mean?
No, I don't really watch it myself.
But anyway. Yeah, that's me all done, pal. Anyway, you let them know.
The businesses as well around a bit.
Sorry?
Some of the businesses around a bit will feel it as well.
Aye.
They used to deal with, buy stuff at
Aye.
shops, or local shops and that, wood and all the rest of it.
Did they stop the tours years ago? Are they still doing that?
10 years ago.
You know, you think they would doing them now, Ken, let folks see it before it's away as well, you know what I mean?
They used to do it for a few years and then it stopped.
Aye. I remember last time I was here, I was trying to find the tours and I couldn't find them. Nice to meet you, pal.
Aye, nice
Right.
As soon as the guy said, the boat came in a bike, I thought, I wonder if it's the same guy.
I don't always use the bike because sometimes the bike can be a bit of a hassle, especially if it kicks off. The bike's you've got to kind of keep your eye on the bike. No, the worst place I've ever went to was a place in Kirknewton, Reynolds Trucks. They just weren't having it. And to make it worse, they've put up on their Facebook page an apology to their customers that seen it. But not one bit did they take the blame themselves. They blame me for it all. Yeah, I've turned up to hundreds of places and they've acted the worst, but it's my fault they acted like that. And all I did was fly the drone, you know what I mean? But they just couldn't get it in their head. They still can't get in their head with putting that apology letter up.
So how did you go and get in the bus, the bike here?
Oh, I put in my vehicle. I folk think a bike everywhere. I've been to Aberdeen, I've been to Gala Shields. We have to leave the now to get to Aberdeen for the summer, you know what I mean? Anyway, nice to meet you, pal. Take care. Here's a keyring for you and another guy. One each. Chopper rings, you can sell them on eBay for a £5. Right, cheers. The other guy's still on, aye? You break?
Hey,
well, alright, tell him I said thanks and see you later to him. Cheers, pal. Right, so the chopper ring, this one. Where can I put it? Up in this tree. So put it up there. So if you liked that video, guys, please hit that like button. No subscribe, please subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.